we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Houston Texans.
And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston.
And a signal there for the fair catch, so this opening drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
Okay, ready?
Already here, they'll audible to something else.
Yeah, the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Come on, set. Striker, 3-3. Smash, red.
Love going to throw right away.
And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. So an early wake-up call there leads to a quick 2nd and long.
Love now.
This one complete to Curtis Samuel. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches.
Well, Love wants to shift things around. They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell.
And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38.
Throwing. Love. A short throw to Ingram. He's across midfield and all the way down to the 41-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Here's Love.
To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it's 2nd down.
2nd and 6. Here we go, here we go. 52 blaster. Ready?
Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Houston. Curtis Samuel with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Texans will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Straight ahead is Hall.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quick.
Richardson under pressure, and down he goes.
He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Now Richardson back to throw it. This pass out wide to Hall.
And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And 3rd and 8 now.
This defense for the Texans very strong in that victory a week ago.
There's a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. So this is something we didn't see a lot from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have anybody giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice, because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it was a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
And now Love going to change things up.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Completes it to Evan Ingram. A good pickup there, 21 yards. First down, Love to pass. And this complete to Mitchell. A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4.
From the 4, it's 2nd and a couple. A shotgun handoff to Mitchell.
And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
On gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
On 3rd and 1, Love to throw.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
Touchdown! From 3 yards out.
And the Texans are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. CD, you know he's got great options at wide receiver, tight end, but there he looks to the backfield, and it results in a touchdown.
I love how you laid that out. So many options. You maybe forget about some of the ones that you should be covering. And they made them pay with that one, didn't they? You forget about the guys in the backfield, they're eligible too.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Come on. Hey, drop me Rangers. Drop 50.
First and 10. Here's Richardson with it.
Got his man there, complete to Gallup. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be second down.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack.
Here's 3rd and 9. $14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter now. Titans in possession of the football. Third and 9 here. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
They run over center with Mitchell.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4. Right back to Mitchell here.
And he'll go down at the 28.
Love now to pass on first down. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Mecole Hardman, 28 yards. And the Texans have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
Now Tucker to add the PAT. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Texans 21, Titans 0.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. We'll leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
They currently sit one game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. Yeah, Charles, they've been really an up-and-down team all year. Do you think that they have enough to get into the playoffs?
Well, you did mention they've been up and down all year, so to me, it depends on what week you catch them. When they're at their best, I think they're definitely playoff worthy. But to me, they haven't been able to bring the intensity week in and week out, and that could be their Achilles heel.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
On second down, a run with Hall.
And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
The second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get him into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Third and 5. From the shotgun, Richardson.
Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
They'll go for it. Here's Richardson.
That is caught. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
We always talk about big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. I think that 4th down qualified. That was a heck of a throw.
Go, Reed, go! Cup 19! Cup 19!
1st and 10, it's Richardson.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Picked off by Caleb Farley. And the Texans are going to have the football here at their own 45-yard line. Well, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me, that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you've thrown this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
The Love's throw here taken in by Ingram.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Love from the gun. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Now, these two teams faced off earlier in the year, right around mid-season, back in Week 9. And it was the visiting Texans who came away with a victory. So they'll look to take the season series if they can win here in Houston.
A 2nd down throw for Love. Flushed out right. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. That's Samuel, caught left side. Touchdown, Texans. Curtis Samuel with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season.
And the Texans are able to add on to their first half lead.
Tucker now to add the point after. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
Texans 28, Titans nothing. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we're having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
12 more yards for him there. It's a first down.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Well, that is interception number 4 for him, Charles. 4 here in the first half alone, and they're already trailing by 4 possessions.
Makes me wonder, partner, do they just not have any confidence at all in the backup, or do they just have that much confidence in him? Able to throw 4 picks already, they're certainly hoping that he can turn things around and quickly.
And he's taken down inside the 30. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. First down, going to the air with Love. And returns it right back to Samuel.
And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
Love.
And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Titans are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
They'll take over first down 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Now it's Richardson. That ball caught by Slayton.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Dragon 60.
Here's Richardson to throw.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Richardson looking to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 25-yard line. Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Richardson. Flush to his right. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
On 2nd down, it's Richardson to throw it. That's going to be caught by Pitts. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Titans going to get the ball to start the 2nd half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he's going to be out of bounds on the return. Not a great return. They'll start back around the 17. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
From the 23, this is 2nd and 3.
Ready.
Quick throw completed by Richardson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good gain and a first down.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
19 Lions.
There, Richardson back to throw it. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him, able to bring him to the ground. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
Oh, you can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
On 3rd down, here's Richardson. This pass out wide to Hall. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that's going to bring up the 4th down.
Richardson going on 4th down.
And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Texans take over an excellent field position.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Love, he's going to change the play here.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Catch is made by Hardman. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Jordan Love ready on 1st down here.
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Throwing on 2nd and long. Love. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Yellow.
And now they'll shift things around.
Claws red. Trails green.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this complete to Mitchell. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th.
Smash red. Ready.
Love looking to throw it.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Touchdown! Mecole Hardman, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Texans' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Tucker with the extra point, and that makes this 35-0 now.
Texans 35, Titans nothing.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
They go play action with Richardson. And that's going to be incomplete.
Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
You know, I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
They'll run with Hall.
And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized.
Richardson to the air on 1st down.
And that's off the mark, incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field. It took away his intended read. and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
Second and 10. Thanks for tagging along with us here from Houston, Texas.
19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
Richardson looking to throw this. Short throw caught by Pitts.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
Seven Pirates. Seven Pirates. Go.
Now Richardson.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception.
Jacorian Bennett has it.
And now off to the races down the right side. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD.
Well, I mean, you get it. They're trying to make something happen here this third quarter, CD, but I don't think a pick 6 is exactly what they had in mind.
No, not at all, because this offense, they've been stuck all game long. Haven't dented the scoreboard yet, and they're kind of forced to take a few chances here. And that one, it backfired in a big way.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
This taken in at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
But the disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook. The bottom line is don't quit competing.
Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Hall again.
Oh, look at the juke.
And this is going to be a Titans first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Play action. Now Richardson.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
So they keep the football, but now face 2nd and long.
Trap goal 80. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Trap 60. Trap 60. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. The throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blow. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 17.
Warriors 70. 79 Broncos. 18 Pioneer. Ready.
Operating from the gun. Richardson under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Chris Jones has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Well, it's obvious, but I can't help but say it here. It's never a good day when the opposing defense has more sacks than you have points. The win seems likely, but this defense is still playing for something here. They see that 0 on the scoreboard, and they don't want that to change.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And he'll be brought down with a penalty flag on the field. It was a late decision to throw, and it might have been too late. Love wants to shift things around.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Completes it to Evan Ingram. He's out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Give him 18 on the play.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Now Love. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, at this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history, there was a college football coach in the Hall of Fame whose nickname was Close the Gates of Mercy. But he wasn't really big on that. He was big on go ahead and scoring. He's kind of reincarnated right here. We're watching it in front of us.
3rd down and 9.
Again, it's Love. Eluding the pressure right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. And the defense coming through on 3rd down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4th.
A 33-yard attempt.
Tucker's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
At their own 20-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
It's been a tough go for them. Still without any points here in the 4th quarter. And a big deficit.
Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And the Texans scoop it.
Well, Parker, I think it's safe to say they can mark this down as extremely frustrating. Here we are in the 4th quarter. And that last play, that turnover, they can epitomize what happened in their day on offense.
So symbolic, and that's why they're still being shut out. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
From the gun, a give to Mitchell.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the Titans' 30-yard line.
Another run with Mitchell.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there.
His 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans add on to their 4th quarter lead, and they are on their way to improving to 8-2. And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs, and I think they're going to at least take a look at this. They'll run with Mitchell.
And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line. 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal. 30-yard line.
They'll try to run with Mitchell. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. A great effort there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Texans add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the fourth quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while, but everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
Kyle Pitts, and he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Richardson out of the shotgun. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. And they're going to speed things up here. Throwing on 2nd and long. Richardson, short throw caught by Pitts. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. And he's been one of their few bright spots here this afternoon.
And as you pointed out, so far he's gotten his. That's not been the issue at all. But the teammates, the other guys, they've been shut down. That's why the defensive guys have to feel pretty good, even though he's over 100 yards.
Yeah, he topped 100 with that last catch. Now it's Richardson. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Chris Jones, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
Well, this has to count as a great team effort today, but this man, he's been at the center of all of it. Really special day for any defense to have this many sacks in a game, even more so for this player. One of the best individual efforts of the season.
4th down, desperation time. Here's Richardson. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs.
Watch out now. 50 Fury.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
Ready. Drill 3. Set.
Love now. Under pressure, and down he goes. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. Throwing. Love. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Blue striker. Blaster 6. Hey, go Fury. Ready,
Love. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Facing a fourth down, they come away with 18 yards and the first down conversion.
Black blue. Black shot. Go red.
Here's Love. Escaping the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
Shot 17. Edo blue. White, white. Steel, black. Claws 10. Hut, hut.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. Open man right side is Ingram.
And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Cycle. Fury, yellow. 22 needle. Rail, yellow. Claws red. Drill green. Ready?
Love now to pass on first down. Being chased out left. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Something appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired. But he still has some pressure in it. It's not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
Trouble 38. 6. Mega. Strike. Check strike. Ready.
To throw now. Here's Love.
And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. But Charles, they're still airing it out at this point despite that huge lead. And some people may be saying, well, why are they throwing the football? These guys, I guess, are just padding their stats at this point.
Yeah, there are a lot of big grins, I think, from people in their families, from themselves. You're exactly right. Pad the stats.
And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining.
Here we go.
Love going to stay out there. They'll take a chance on 4th down.
Rail. Red cycle. Blue striker.
They'll drop to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
He is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the 4th quarter.
Flag 2. Black shot. Black ultra. Ready, ready.
Working out of the gun. Love.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Titans come up with a late turnover, but it will probably matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over.